okay, so here's a question. So by you being a seasoned CISO, tell me what you see as the benefits and risks that CISOs face. And we kind of talked about it a little bit, but I want to go a little bit more into the AI era, this digital AI era. So what do you see as benefits and what do you see as risks?
So I think the benefits are very apparent. I mean, there are tremendous benefits around, I mean, contracting. There's a list of things that are hugely valuable to organizations to not only take, high demand, low density parts of their workforce and relieve them of a lot of responsibilities that can easily be put into a generative AI tool or an AI tool that will help them do tasks and relieve them of those tasks and enable them to focus on other things. And so I think that's hugely valuable. And there's a never-ending list of the benefits of AI in an organization. I think where CISOs get into trouble is when they can't see those benefits, when they look at it just through a risk lens and they try to ban it. Say we're not going to do AI, we're not going to allow people to use ChatGPT, we're not going to allow access to these tools, because anytime you do that as any executive, and especially as a CISO, then inevitably you're going to have shadow AI. And what I mean by that is you're going to have people in the organization, they're going to want to do it because they see the value in how it's going to make their job easier. So they're going to do it. They're going to find ways to do it. And so they're going to find ways to circumvent the controls that you've put in place, and open up additional attack vectors potentially, and open up additional risks that you don't want. So I think the most important thing is to kind of go back to that understanding of the organization and the mission, and talking to stakeholders about how do you want to use AI? How have you as an organization identified uses for AI? Now let's have a talk about the risks associated with that. And then how do we put controls in place to enable you to use AI? It's similar to the discussion we've always had about personal email and some of those other things that potentially introduce risk into the organization. The response is always, well, you can't do personal email. Well, let's talk about, yes, you can, but here's the way you do it responsibly, right? Now, this kind of our pre-discussion around responsible. And that's, I think, the most important word when it comes to AI is how do we do it responsibly? And we look at it through a security lens.